That's what's causing it. Huh. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy today with the intel, and we're getting ready to watch episode 4 of Silo. It has been great. Apple has not disappointed. 3 was good. We got our hero established. So without any further ado, let's get started. Oh, we're starting off in the past, huh? Oh, it's when her mom probably passed, huh?
1,000, 1,000,
I just need your heart rate
Oh, the
steady.
brother. Maybe, I'm sorry, not a mom.
Post the sign down.
Okay, focus.
I don't know why I assumed it was like her mom that something happened to. Whatever the big event was that changed in her life.
He's okay. He's coming to.
What's your name?
Jacob.
Hey, little Jacob.
Excuse me, miss? Juliette Nichols?
Oh no, you got a big responsibility ahead of you. I wonder how she passed, though, right? That's just the mystery.
Add murder to that, and the situation might become unmanageable.
People of the silo need comfort.
You know, if it's comfort that you want. Whoever did this last night when we were at the deputy station.
Somebody broke into the station.
We went for a walk.
We knew it was poison.
When was the last time you walked a silo with somebody, Mary? Oh, that's right. You don't ever walk the silo, do you? What you do is you drink from the bottles on each other's backs because it's easier than trying to reach your own. And now that leak.
That's right, the leak.
Don't say she. You don't say she about her. That's Mayor Ruth John. She carried every level, every election for the past 40 years. Because I saw she was, you know.
Dang.
Fuck.
You have the list before daybreak.
Okay.
We just ask whatever you do it quietly.
All right, Common.
Like you would know what the fuck to do here anyway.
Miss Nichols, I'm Bernard Holland, the head of IT.
Oh, I know who you are.
Head of intelligence.
At least until elections can be held. As soon as I'm sworn in, I'll come up to swear you into your new role.
You're gonna have to eat in the cafeteria or at school today, honey. I gotta be down in the clinic early again.
So how you feeling about the de-aging process?
I don't think it's fixable, honey.
Spending the budget. Ugh.
We hang on to it any longer, they'll come in and... we don't want that, right?
No.
After school, you pick up some crates and pack up their things.
Oh, wow. This must be after they passed.
We can't keep things that could be used by someone else, all right? Come on, get your bag. I'll walk you halfway.
What happened? I'm over here chomping at the bit for answers. Who is that? I know in the previous episode, for the after talk, we didn't really talk too much about the glitch that happened when there was that moment of truth.
One opens the main door, the other this office. The third, Holston's apartment.
Anything now?
Just grab and go 3 levels down. I was told to stock the fridge in the apartment, but I have no idea what you people eat down deep.
You people. Oh, well, there we go. Where's
Children.
right out there?
Mostly, sometimes each other.
Yeah, address it.
I don't know who you are or why you're
You haven't
here.
asked.
I don't give a damn. The only way I have survived this week is by following instructions, and I don't
I'm
need...
Holston's replacement, which I'm guessing makes me
Your boss. Yeah, that part.
deep. I ate the same shit you ate, maybe with a little bit more salt. Are we done with that? Great, now can you please get me Wilkins' file?
Had to be addressed.
What about your father? He around?
He's working.
You know, you shouldn't be doing this alone. Not at your age.
So we know they have chickens. Chickens and sheep because of the wool.
I also took all of Mom and Jacob's things down alone.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. This is the way things are now.
Because of you.
What did you do?
They're gone, and I can't fix it. Not everything can be fixed. Jules?
Poor thing. From the early beginnings of everything, she had to take responsibility young.
You'd be making an enemy, but I'll let you work all of that through. I am here to swear you in as sheriff with a witness and your uniform.
That's it. No hustle and bustle fanfare, no trumpets or whatever.
No, I appropriated it because we needed it.
You were not my choice for this position.
She was honest with him.
I think it best we let bygones be bygones, no?
Of course.
Please place your hand on the pact and repeat after me.
On the pact?
Should I read through it or?
You ever made arrangements for a ceremonial burial?
No.
And that's your answer.
Like, we gotta have to have a little talk in order to make this a little smoother.
Did you not hear the radio?
Yeah, I figured you could handle that.
Look, it's Marnes.
You tell me.
Whoa, no. He over here trying to get some retribution.
Got everyone freaked out. There are kids watching.
The fuck are they doing?
Hey,
You should be in school.
it's lunch.
Went on a war path.
I won the badge for over 30 years. I've been sheriff half a day. There's not a thing you can tell me about how to do this job.
Okay.
A year ago, Frankie poisoned 2 levels with bad booze.
Bad booze isn't rat poison.
That's poison. Am I the only one in the silo who gives a fuck about finding out the truth?
Oh, not by a long shot.
He was going to send a sign if he found anything, so I waited. Next time I see Sheriff Holston is with the rest of the silo when he goes out to clean.
They make it sound so innocent. The cleaning, you know how it goes.
And that's where you want Joyce Wilkins from. And Sandy told me, boy, she really doesn't like you.
Yeah, she's not subtle about it.
Not even a little bit. She'll come around, though.
I want you to help me to find out who killed George.
Why should I do that?
I'll help you figure out what happened to the mayor.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's right. The new sheriff. Because your old pal's outside cuddling with his lady.
Hey, Patrick Kennedy, we are here to
better
talk
get
to your
touched
wife.
up. Mind your mouth, boy. Mind your mouth.
Couple of reasons, Marnes. One of which being that she's been dead for a year. Surprised you didn't come to the funeral, seeing as you frame it as the reason why she's in the soil.
Whoa, whole new development. He looks uncomfortable.
Patrick, we all knew she was headed for the farm the minute she met you.
Hey.
Everybody getting some in.
I'm gonna have to follow up on this Patrick Kennedy.
Because he broke your nose?
No,
Isn't there
because
like
of
the old
robbery and
saying, like, you
extortion
bought
in
the
past
farm meaning
jam
that you
with
died, right?
Judicial over relics.
So I feel like there's an intersection with that. Probably because you get recycled into compost and fed to the farm.
Hard drive personal effects of Holston's would have gone there after he went out to clean.
Right.
You're looking for some kind of sign of Holston's on.
Clue.
Hey, with Johns, how do you know you were the target? 40 years as mayor and what? She didn't piss off one person?
Not as many as me.
As we've seen.
I deal with facts. Johns used poison, which means...
Machine. She was a person, like no other person.
There you go. Connect the context.
You pissed off a lot of people today, Marnes.
I got a shotgun.
So
Whether
deputy
sometimes a
need.
shotgun isn't the best solution for.
It has a purpose. Serves a point.
Juliette Nichols?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of name is Juliette?
Oh no.
No one, they're criminals.
What did they do?
Killed like a dozen people.
She messing with her? Yeah.
The stuff that we don't use goes to the incinerator. Primo parts go to Walker. She has a list. Find something on it, you take it to her directly. She never leaves her shop, ever.
Wow.
Time someone from the down deep rolls up. Gives all us bottom-siders hope things might get better around here. What can I do for you?
I wonder if that's the same old recycling station. No, it couldn't be because that's level 20.
I'll ask the others.
No, just message me directly if anything turns up. I'll cover the charge.
You got it.
Paper is very valuable there.
You wanted to see me?
Hey, Jules.
Come in, shut the door.
Double checked. See if you were lying, little lady.
I'm happy I really don't have time to think about Mom or Jacob.
Or me.
Oh, you're breaking my heart, kid.
I don't care where you go, because you're not needed here.
But I am.
You are what?
Needed here. I'm good at this.
Said it with conviction, too. Not even a hug. And you're gonna make your daddy hike all the way back up those stairs? It's terrible.
Who is it?
It's Rob.
Okay, Rob.
Hang on.
I am excited to learn more about what Rob does.
Sold unsanctioned relics.
He also committed a string of felonies.
Why'd he hit you? Besides the fact you generally kind of invited.
Fact, it didn't end up in that list that you gave.
You know what they say, Sam. You want to lose something forever, give it to data management.
That's interesting.
I have good news. Judge Meadows is ready to make the new sheriff a formal one. Paperwork's done. You sign along with Mayor Pencilneck, and by morning...
It's too late.
It's your call. Meadows wants Nichols out and Billings in. And you know when something sticks in her craw, well, it's...
I don't work for Meadows.
That part.
But we all work for the good of the silo.
Right. The good of the silo.
You hear the music. It's like, And Meadows, huh?
Some people say it was written by a rebel.
Huh.
Did I just say something that you could arrest me?
So Shakespeare is rebellious content, huh?
Okay, well, maybe I should just go back and
Yeah.
get my...
I think your minute's up.
Okay. Good night.
Night.
You could kill somebody. I'm curious about his past. He's talking about how
Consider retiring?
nobody really likes him. But I wonder if he was like a head buster back in the day.
Okay, give me a bit and I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Thanks. Night.
What are you going to do? You tortured soul, you. Now, if anybody can figure that gadget out, it's her. She's been doing this all her life. I still think it's a camcorder. I wonder if that's a rarity kind of thing. Flowers. Things that grow. That's what's causing it. Huh. I hate that I was too slow to figure that one out. The rattling sound. Ooh, what is happening? Well, we know he can fight because he got the body bag. Come on, man. Don't go out like this. Show this young man what's up. Ooh. Come on. I can't get a good look at his face. Work the body. Gone. Somebody new. Really? Okay. All right. Just like that string of the drive. That's how he knew. Citizen record of who? Okay, George Wilkes. One step closer. Another great episode. It's this one, the pacing is slowing down a little bit, which is good because we need to figure out like exactly what is going on. Coming off of the heels of a spectacular episode with fixing the generator, I kind of was hoping that we could slow down just a little bit so we can understand more about just this universe. We can see that everybody's still a little bit reeling of Sheriff Holston. Her coming in, grabbing the new seat, is coming with some people that are gonna feel some kind of way about it. That is to be expected. We do get a chance to see a very good performance from Deputy Marnes, Will Patton, who's playing that deputy. We're getting a chance to see him come to grips with the grieving of somebody that he just finally had some kind of connection with, that being the mayor, and then having her taken away. We also get a little bit of insight into like his backstory regarding his life. Like, he's not liked. You know, he's obviously somebody that can get physical with you. He's not scared of, you know, having a gun in his spot. So it makes me wonder, like, he must have been like a head buster like back in the day, right? Like the bad boy, but, you know, for a righteous cause. He doesn't strike me as the type to just do these horrible things without there being like a good reason. He does have a little bit of that, but the soft spot in his life was the mayor at that time, and him just, you know, him beating the brakes out of just somebody, just a random citizen, is one thing, but then him, you know, turning the body bag, which was a great scene because I think its initial intent was to imply him, you know, taking himself out. That's what it kind of seemed like, and then the reveal, of course, is that you see the punching bag itself. But it felt like that's what they were going to go for. You don't know. Even when he was like leaning against the edge, when he's drinking, a couple things you're like, well, is he gonna do something mean and like throw the bottle? Is he gonna do something drastic, like jump off and take his own life? You know, you just don't know how to gauge him and what he's willing or capable of doing. This whole story, we already got a chance to justify, you know, why Juliette is a capable leader, because of how she handled the generator down below. But then we get a little bit of the backstory as to why she chose to live down there to begin with, and her brother, who was sick from something and was brought back from the brink of death by her mother. They end up, I guess, losing their life from some other thing, some other random thing. They never really explained what the thing was that was about to take out her little brother. But mom and her didn't make it. She couldn't live with the guilt or live with dealing with the mourning of that by herself because her father was away. She chose to kind of like run away from home, and her father chose to just let her go so that they could both cope and deal with it in their own ways. I'm guessing it's probably been since then, since the last time that they've probably talked to each other, because when they were doing the vetting process, he had said it had been like quite some time. So she's strong enough to handle messed up situations that's been given to her, but she's not so strong that she's not incapable of walking away. I think that's kind of like what's to be implied. Like, she did walk away from her problems when she was up top and created an entire life instead of learning how to deal with it. But creating that entire life made her stronger in a weird kind of way. So there's that weird balance with her character. We did get some more Tim Robbins, and we still don't know exactly what it is, friend or foe, maybe. I don't know. He says he's in charge of the intelligence section of the silo. We finally kind of got a bit of a bad guy. Now this is in the very end, you know, regarding Deputy. He was getting attacked by somebody, by a face that I just didn't recognize off the top of my head. I'm sure we'll get a better explanation, or maybe I just missed something in the beginning to begin with regarding who this person is. And we also get introduced to a whole new character when Juliette goes up in the lunchroom area and we meet. He looks of, you know, a person of color. I couldn't begin to tell you what his what his ethnicity is, but you know, a brown person, a brown man. We don't know who or what he represents. Maybe they said his section and I may have missed it, but he seemed to be pretty interested in making hellos, and then he kind of just went away. That was that. Obviously, they're not going to just waste that time shooting that scene if it's not going to be important. So we'll see him a little bit later on. This is all good. You know, it's once again, there was a great moment with the lady that runs all the fix-it shops down at the bottom, Miss Walker, Martha, who took her in under her wing and helped coach her up, and it's kind of, I guess, is going to be like the mother figure in her life for this, mentor, mother figure, whatever it is that you want to call it, maybe big sister-ish, whatever it is. She's a firm support structure. What do you think like that relationship is going to be based off of what we know so far? I like that. They did some things with some de-aging technology. We got a chance to see it with Martha Walker, who we just got done talking about. Her father, Dr. Peter Nichols, that's his name. We got to see some of that. And, you know, we've come a really long way. I remember when that kind of technology was used specifically for more high-end kind of stuff like movies, not so much for television because it was so expensive. And then it looked kind of terrible at the time too. But now we're getting to a point now where it's starting to look a lot more believable. We're not in like full-blown uncanny valley when it comes to that. No, it's not disturbing. You don't have to like look away, which makes me a little bit more excited about what they're capable of doing later on in the future, because we're only on episode 4. All right, hey, this was good. I like the tone. I like the fact that it's taking its time. I wouldn't be upset either if the next episode was a bit of a slower pace too, so that we can understand the whys, maybe understand a little bit more of just the culture of the silo itself. We see like cool little tidbits of things. Like we got a chance to see like how they threw things away and how the recycling works, how some things get burned while other things kind of get sent over to, so that she can get like the good pickings of repurposing some of that stuff. We got a chance to see some brighter colors, but that might have been more of a director's choice to show like a happier time when they were doing the flashback sequences, because most of the other colors have been all just browns and grays and muted tones and stuff. Yeah, it's just all right now just world building, and I'm here for it. Let's see what other new things that we can get. I want to know who's doing the attacking, who that face is, what is in that bag too that was left by the deputy. They had a cool tie-in with the cool little, it looked like fishing line that they used to kind of like bringing all this stuff back. So let me know what I got right, what I got wrong, and of course the fun one, what did I miss? And we will catch you on the next episode. Thank you. Peace.